So what I'm going to talk to you about today is I'm going to talk to you about timing. And what do I mean by timing? Well, in music, that is the beat that a specific song or track goes by, and essentially that's the heartbeat of the music. And it's important that as a musician that you have an inbuilt inner beat which sends subconscious messages to your brain to enable you to be able to play and to keep in time, either whether you're playing on your own or whether you're playing as part of an ensemble. So I'm going to give you some tips today in terms of how you can improve your timing. First thing, what I would do is I'd certainly put one of my favourite songs on, or a song that you really know quite well. And as a musician, it might be nice just to see whether you can play along to it or sing along to it and sing in time. And then maybe what you could do then is try and play it on your own and see what the timings are in terms of you being able to play it. So what you would do is you record what you play, and then you would revisit that and listen to that back and see how your timing goes. Okay. The other way you could do it is, if you feel the timing is not quite right, you could actually play that to a metronome. And a metronome is merely a piece of kit. It can either be virtual, there are lots of apps of metronomes on the internet that you can pull off there. Set it at a speed, anything between 80 and 120, which is just sort of a normal medium speed. And then you can either play the song to it or sing to that to see whether you can keep in time, either a cappella or do it with a backing track to see how your timing's going. The other thing I would recommend is what I tend to do is, when I'm listening to a lot of songs or a lot of music, I tend to tap my feet, or I beat on the table, or you can clap your hands or click your fingers, or clap away or tap away, shake your knees, anything like that. You look as if you've got St. Vitus dance, but actually it's quite good fun. And what I really enjoy is, particularly at college, is when we get an opportunity to sit down and have a jam with the other musicians that are on the course. And this is a really good way of getting a good group of people together, maybe 3 or 4 of you on different instruments, looking at a song that you've never looked at before and seeing whether or not you're all particularly good at keeping time and helping each other and supporting each other in terms of the musicality and putting the rhythm and time together in a cohesive way. I've got 2 border collies, so I spend most of my life down the beach early on in the morning, and I often have my headphones in with some music, and the rhythm of walking is just a simple beat at the end of the day. We don't go 1 and 2, you walk 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. People sort of walk more steadily in a regular beat, not in an irregular beat, unless obviously you've got a limp, which some people may have. So yeah, when you're taking a walk, have a little practice and have a little count about when you're walking and see if you can walk in time to the music. Often you see joggers running along, and I'm sure half of them, or the majority of them, actually jog along in time to the music, and that's the reason that they play music, because it makes it more interesting for them. The other thing is you can tap something, as I said before, and then it's really important to become aware of the different time signatures that are in music. Now, these time signatures you'll recognise in many forms. The most common one is the 4/4. Now I'm going to take a little bottle of cider here. It's in the afternoon, so it's fine. I'm not at college today, I'm not at work, and the kids aren't due home, and I'm stone cold sober. But just for a little bit of fun, pick up a bottle, anything like that. And the normal 4/4 beat is 4 beats in a bar. So the first emphasis is on the first beat. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, on a Saturday night, if you're having a few drinks with your mates, listen to the music and tap away the rhythm and see if you can work out which time signature is. The other time signatures are 2/4. That's basically 2 beats in a bar, and you'll recognise that very much in a marching way. It's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So left, right, or right, left. Whichever way you want. The next one is a march, so that's a 3/4 time. So that's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For those that you're watching Strictly at the moment, you'll recognise that is a particular march. The other key signatures, the time signatures is a 6/8, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. used really in the 50s and 60s for a lot of the rock and roll music. The House of the Rising Sun. There is a house in New Orleans. Can't sing it very well, but you get the basics of the message. And then there are some odd timings, which is a 7/8 and a 12/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the 12/8, which has 12 beats, which is really unusual. But if you listen to some of the Genesis music and some of the ELO music, you'll start picking up different time signatures that they are using in order to make their compositions a lot more interesting. Anyway, have a go, have a jam with some friends, have a little think about my little vlog this week, and just have a go. It's really easy to do. It doesn't cost anything. Have a go, and I'll see you soon.